where to save and where to splurge in the wide world of kitchen gadgets is my good bud, Pay Chen. Pay Chen, did you hear me say the word gadgets wrong?
I did. It was like a slight stumble, but I'm like, it works. It works for me.
Kitchen gadgets.
We love them all.
We love them all. I love a gadget. Anyway, I'm feeling very excited. Listen, if I'm looking for someone to influence me in the world of kitchen gadgets, you're my girl.
I'm so honored by that. I truly am. Because I have to tell you, like, I'm always going on about how I live in a small space. I live in a condo, so our counter space is very limited. Same with storage. So whenever I look at something, I think, is this something I can keep in my kitchen?
100%.
Right? And so when we talk about save or splurge, I think, first of all, we have to think about how often we use it. So in some cases, something for me that might be a save, because I don't use it all the time, might be splurge worthy for you.
Oh, okay.
Right? Because you use it all the time. So, but I want to start off with coffee.
I mean, we simply must. We are a morning show.
We absolutely are. So for me, a great espresso machine is splurge worthy.
Okay, right on.
So this is it's Smeg automatic coffee machine.
Oh, she's pretty.
Smeg is beautiful. They make the most beautiful countertop appliances. What I love a couple of things about this one. First of all, it is a grind and brew. What that means is that you pour in your coffee beans and it grinds it just before it brews your espresso, your black coffee, your Americano, your ristretto. So it's fresh, because a lot of us may have the espresso maker at home. You know, the one that you want to weigh out your beans.
Yeah, and your fan.
You want to tamp the little thing where you're like, I can do this. Tap, 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 tap. And then you're like, I can do this. I'm a barista. And honestly, in the morning, I want to save the most amount of time that I can. So I had one of those for like a hot minute.
Yeah. And then you were like, LOL, no.
Yeah, and then I sold it. And I was like, no. And then I discovered a grind and brew, which is one touch function, right? So this has 7 different coffee functions. Again, you touch a button and it brews coffee. It's so amazing. It's so beautiful.
I love that.
What I also love about this is the footprint. So when you're looking at a coffee maker and you don't have a lot of counter space, many of those machines, especially the espresso ones, they're pretty wide.
Yeah.
And sometimes you only have room for one machine. So this one is actually quite narrow.
It is.
And I just think that like it will fit in most places. So there's many reasons to love it. And I just want to, in the morning when I'm like this, I just want to touch a button. I just want a button for my coffee.
Yes, you're like, please, robot, make my coffee.
Yes.
I also think if you're someone who often gets a coffee out, this will pay for itself in no time.
Oh, absolutely. If you're always going out and getting your $4, $5, $6 coffee, in 2 months it's paid for itself.
I love it. Okay, now moving on, we are going into, honestly, a new revelation for me. We're talking rice cookers. What are we talking here?
Yes. So I know a lot of people like the multi-cookers because it does like, we feel like we get our bang for our buck when it's like, it does 80 different things in one machine. But oftentimes we're not using it for 79 of those functions.
Yes.
So as someone who grew up in a culture where we ate rice every single day, and my job was to go home after school, wash the rice, and then put the rice cooker on so that rice was ready, you know, for dinner. I am a fan of just a rice cooker. It does
one thing and it does it well.
It does it well. And if your family doesn't eat rice every day and you just, you know, want rice a couple times a week, and maybe a family of up to 4, and so you don't, my mom's gonna hate this, you don't need a 30-cup rice cooker.
30-cup rice cooker.
My mom has a 30 cup, she's got the 15 cup, she's got the 10 cup, for whatever reason we need multiple sizes. But this is great. So you can just, this is a 6-cup rice cooker by Black & Decker. It's easy. It cooks rice and it keeps it warm.
I like, see, that's all we need her to do. And is this like a save if we're going a little bit, maybe eating rice a little less?
Yeah, absolutely a save. And so very inexpensive. And I just think like this way, you just know, you know what it does and it does it well.
Yes, I like that. Honestly, this robot, my new friend. I love it so much. All right, now moving on, we are talking the world of like a Dutch oven.
Yes.
What are we talking, save or splurge?
Okay, for me, it is splurge worthy.
Okay.
Because there is less expensive enamel cast iron, and sometimes those scratch a little bit more easily, they stain, that sort of thing. I'm a big fan of Staub, made in France, high quality. Yes, it is splurgy, but most people don't need to replace it. Once you buy a piece, you will have it forever. You will pass it down. And also, you know, there's many different sizes. So depending on the size of your family, you might go with like a 5.5 quart, 6 quart, 7 quart for whatever you're doing. This is the Staub 4-piece stackable set.
Oh my God.
So this is something a lot of people may not know exists.
No, I saw this when it came out in America and it wasn't in Canada yet. So this is my first time seeing this in real life and I'm thrilled right now.
Look at us, keeping up with the Americans. What a time. time. So I just want to give you a little look here. So here you get the fry pan, you get a brazier,
Yes.
and then I heard oohs, everyone.
Yes.
And then you get the Dutch oven.
Yeah.
So, and I will mention that when I say this is splurgy, it also comes with these little rubber bumpers so that you don't scratch the outside when you're stacking it. So this is $900 online, but I just want you to know that on the website, it is frequently on sale.
Okay.
And when I say on sale, I mean hundreds of dollars off.
Okay.
So it's really worth checking out the website and picking it up when it's on sale, and you'll have it forever. And also because it stacks, like look how little space it takes up in your drawer or your cabinet.
As soon as Aaron sees this, he'll be like, why do we have 7 different Dutch ovens that are all slightly different sizes and where we could just stack them up?
Yeah.
This is fantastic. All right, next up we're talking a kettle. Save or
Yes.
splurge?
I think you can save on it because most people, they just want hot water.
Yes.
we just want water that's like bubbling.
Yeah.
We want hot water. Some people who may drink different types of tea want a kettle that boils to different temperatures.
Yes.
In which case, yes, that is worth it for them. Most of us just want hot water fast. And if you've ever boiled water on the stove,
That's been, I withstood this for so long.
oh my gosh.
And it took so long. Boiling a pot of water on the stove takes forever.
Yes, and I think that when I like make pasta and all of a sudden I hear
Yeah.
how did I forget? So this is the Black & Decker electric kettle. It boils water.
Yeah.
That is its main function and only purpose. Easy to clean, easy to use. What I also love, it has an automatic shut off, so once the water boils, it shuts off. It's not like when you have it on the stove and literally
Keeps
you've
going.
lost all of your water,
Yes,
right?
yeah.
So it's poured over. So I think this is definitely save worthy. And again, it's your tea, your coffee, your oatmeal, what have you. Most of the time, you just want hot water.
You just want hot water.
And there
That's
it
all we're
is.
looking for. Now,
Yeah.
speaking of things being hot, let's chat about thermometers.
Yes. Okay. So it's a great kitchen tool to have, as you know. And I love this one because it's under $20, but
nice.
it has the same functionality and it's just as great as some of the thermometers that are upwards of $100. So, you know, for your meats, for your candy, for whatever, barbecue as well. I love this one because it, again, is practical, useful. It also has a magnet, so if you are barbecuing, you can stick it to the side of the barbecue.
Nice.
Maybe you want to stick it onto your fridge so it's always handy. You're not digging around in that junk drawer finding stuff. And I picked this one up from Good Egg, which is a really wonderful kitchen store,
One of our faves.
cookbook store in Toronto. And I absolutely love it because I love that kind of store where you can walk in and if you're a little unsure of what you should get or if you should save or splurge, you can ask for advice. You can get advice on the kind of book you might be looking for.
Yeah.
And that's something you don't get online.
No.
I mean, I love online shopping, but you know, to be able to support a local bookstore, I think is something that we should all make an effort to do.
I agree. And then you get a great little thermometer too with it. That's absolutely amazing. All right, real quick, Pay.
Okay.
Let's chat about mini food choppers.
All right, so do you have a food chopper?
I do have a food chopper.
Okay,
Yeah,
so-
it sounds like a banshee screaming.
All right, so that is
it's
not
so
necessary.
loud. Yeah.
So this is by KitchenAid. So this is one of the pieces in their Cordless collection. It has a battery that is removable and rechargeable.
Oh, right on.
And you might be thinking to yourself, well, do I need a cordless food chopper?
Yeah.
And my answer to you is yes, you actually do. You have no idea. Because sometimes you only have one plug in the kitchen.
That's so true.
And so you're kind of tied to that and you got to unplug things. I have an older model of this and I have to tell you, it is so amazing for just doing onions, nuts, cheese, like what have you. We've got some ingredients here to make a great salsa. And it's simple. You know,
Simple.
you've got the whip attachment here, you've got the blade in there that you can chop. And should I just like show you how?
I think let's do it.
So let's think about how we don't want to leash tie to our food chopper.
You're
And
a woman on the go.
I'm a woman on the go and I have salsa to make.
Yes.
And this is a splurgy item.
Okay.
But I really do think it's worth it because when you realize how fun cordless is, you will chop everything.
Okay.
Everything. So like, here we go.
Okay, let's do it. Oh, nice.
Right?
Oh, nice.
But like, I'm a busy woman. I'm a woman on the go.
She's got places to go, people to see.
I'm an entrepreneur and I need to make salsa
She's
over
gonna
here.
go make...
Oh, what's this? I need to check my email while I make salsa? Oh, no. I need to go into the bathroom and brush my teeth, but I'm also going to make salsa.
All right, Pay's gonna go make the salsa. Hey, Mary here. What did you think? Drop your comments below and don't forget to like and subscribe for more of the good stuff.